Right. Puta, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can anyone send me a message? Can you hear me? Okay. Right. So today we are doing the construction lesson. So without mic, I will operate this lesson because I have to handle the equipment here. Okay. So today we are discussing the construction, right? In the construction lesson, we will discuss the theory part, right? Then how to take the basic constructions, then all together from grade 9, 10, 11 quickly, right? So then you are, if you are not okay with the previous knowledge of doing construction, then you can catch up at once, right? You can do this construction with me, right? Everyone take a compass and a straight edge, right? Then we can refresh our knowledge regarding these basic constructions, okay? So construction, we have 10 mark questions. Apart from that, we have 2 mark questions in paper 1, right? Okay, so now I start the discussion, right? From the grade 9, 10, 11, all the theories will be discussed together, right? So you can refresh your knowledge, right? The first things I will discuss the locus, right? Locus. So we have 4 locus, right? What are these locus? These are learned in grade 9 mathematics, right? The first locus is equidistance to a point. Equidistance to a point. So the second locus is equidistance to a 2 points. 2 points, right? Then, then the third one, equidistance to a line. Then fourth one, equidistance to two lines, two lines. So in paper 1, right, remember in paper 1, we have a locus to draw out of these 4 locus, right? paper 1 එකේ පුතා මේ locus හතරෙන් එකක් තමයි අඳින්නේ අර ලකුණු දෙකේ ප්‍රශ්නෙට, right? So in ELC it's clearly mentioned that only one locus to be drawn. If they given 2 locus question, but they have to draw one locus and we are asked to draw one, right? So in question, understand whether it is a point or whether it is 2 points or line or 2 line. So first one, equidistance to a point mean, right, circle. Equidistance to a point means what? A circle, right? So the first locus is the circle. So you can draw the circle with the given radius, right? So this is how you draw the circle. You know it, right? You can make a circle based on that. Okay, so that is the locus. So I will use a bigger marker, right? right? Okay, now we will draw the locus, right? So the first one is the equidistance to a point is circle, then equidistance to 2 points, right? So we have here we have 2 points. So equidistance to 2 points means AB, right? Medinata equidistance and komada parimadding, that means the perpendicular bisector. So the perpendicular bisector is the second locus, equidistance to 2 points. Then equidistance to a line means it is a parallel line. So that is a parallel line, because to a line, equidistance means running means it shall be a parallel line, maybe on the top or the bottom, right? So that is the third locus. The fourth locus, equidistance to two lines. So two lines are given here. So the equidistance of two lines means, right, the angle bisector of these two lines, right? Angle bisector. Okay. So that are the four locus. So the first locus is circle, then a perpendicular bisector, then parallel lines, and lastly the angle bisector. Okay. Right. Now I think you are okay with circle. Then I will draw the perpendicular bisector. Right. You can sketch up these things quickly with me. So four locus you can sketch up. So out of these four locus, one locus is there in the paper, right? Right. So this is how to draw a perpendicular bisector. See there. So when a line is there and this line is AB, imagine you need to perpendicularly bisect this line, right? How to do this one? Right. Just take the compass and take more than half of that length, and make an arc on the top as well as arc on the bottom, same distance, right? Then without changing the distance, go there, the other terminal, and make arc Okay. Now you can connect these two arcs together, right? Right, in this manner, right? When you keep the ruler, right, think about the thickness of the pencil, right? That is perpendicular and bisector, right? That is how you have to indicate, right? All the time, indicate it is perpendicular, this symbol, and bisector equal marks, right? පැදලි මේක ගොඩක් තැන්වලදී අපිට use වෙනවා perpendicular bisector. එතකොට අර මම කිව්වේ මේ arc එකක් මෙහෙමනේ arc එක කැපෙන්නේ, right? එතකොට මේකේ රූල තියෙනකොටත් අපි මේ thickness එක ගැන පවා හිතන්න ඕනේ පෙන්සිල් එකේ. දැන් සමහරව හරියටම කට් වෙන පොයින්ට් එකට තිබ්බහම, right, මෙන්න මේ ලයින් එක අඳිනකොට පැන්සලේ thickness එකට අර ඒක එහා පැත්තට පයින්න පුළුවන්. So thickness එක match වෙන්න හරි මැදින් යන විදියට මේක අඳින්න ඕනේ, right? The pencil should be very sharpened and draw the constructions very nicely, right? Okay, so the perpendicular bisector is done. Then the third locus is the parallel line. So the parallel lines, drawing parallel lines, we have several methods, right? But I indicate here you, right? When a distance given, how to draw a parallel line. Imagine they are saying that draw a parallel line to this line AB. Right? Draw a parallel line to AB with 5 centimeter distance. So the distance is given. So there are several methods. So I can use this part, but here in the O-level paper, it is mentioned that use the compass and the straight edge. So better use the compass, right? So I create here 90-degree angle. Later I will show you the way of getting 90-degree, right? Create 90-degree and take more distance and more distance, right? Okay, now you can connect these two and create 90-degree, and similarly create 90-degree there, right? Right. So now take 5 centimeter to the ruler right? And mark 5 centimeter here, right? And mark 5 centimeter here, right? Now what you can do, you can connect these two 5 centimeters here, then that is parallel and 5 centimeter away. Similarly, you can draw upper line as well as bottom line. Here also you have 5 centimeter mark and draw a parallel line to that. So imagine if the line is this one, the same distance 5 centimeter, 5 centimeter, right? You may have two parallel lines to the given AB line with 5 centimeter apart from top and the bottom. Okay, that is how you draw a parallel line. Okay, so that is when the distance is given. Then I will show you with the same time. This is not the mostly applicable one. Now the one I am telling you, right? Then balagan. So now a line is drawn here, right? Now AB is this line. This is AB line, and here we have external point called C. So what they asking now in the exam mostly, draw a parallel line to AB but passing through C. Passing through C. C haraha AB to parallel එකක් අඳින්න කියනවා. So what is the condition? මේක තමයි ගොඩක් වෙලාවට මෙන්නේ, right? So what you do, you connect A and C points. See there. First connect A and C. මාත් එක්කම ඔයාලා මේක ඇඳ compass එක අරගෙන පටපට ගාලා ඇඳගෙන යන්න. Right. Oh, I will provide the recording, then you can see it, but better deal with lively session. Okay, now I connect A and C points. So this is coming under the geometry. In the geometry concept says that if two lines parallel, right, then if I draw transversal, here you can see the Z-shaped angle, what we call the alternate angles. So the alternate angles are equal if the two lines are parallel, right? What is the converse of it? If two alternate equal means that the two lines are parallel. So we are using the converse of it, okay? So now I copy this angle here as alternate angle. Then these two angles equal means the line should be parallel, okay? Then I create this angle here in this manner. See there, I draw this angle, same angle to be drawn here in this way. See there, as creating Z. Right now, I take the size here to the compass, right, and I mark that size here, keeping there the terminal. I mark this angle. Right? Third බලාගෙන ඉන්නේ මේක ටෑම් එකට අවශ්‍ය සියලුම දැනුම. Right. එකම තැනකින්. Right. So now you can connect these two here. Now you can see that this is parallel this. So these two lines are parallel. So what did you use? You copied two alternate angles and two alternate seams. That means the lines parallel. Okay? Fine. That is done. මේක ගොඩාක් වෙලාවට අපිට use වෙනවා. උත්තර මතක තියාගන්න parallelogram මෙහෙම create කරනකොට point එකක් through line එකකට parallel line එකක් අඳින්නේ මෙහෙමයි. All right. Here we can do the corresponding copying the corresponding two angles as well as such methods we can use. Okay. Okay, now we are moving to the next part. So 4 locus being discussed. Now the last locus, the angle bisector. This is very simple one that is known to you, right? Third concept අල්ලගන්න පුතා මේක එකක් මාත් එක්කම අඳින්න හැමෝම, right? එතකොටයි මේක ඔලුවට යන්නේ. So now we have angle, right? Imagine given any type of angle. Okay. This is the angle given. So I need to bisect it. We can bisect any angle. Bisect කරනවා කියන්නේ හරියටම දෙකට බෙදනවා. Right, see the way of doing. Right. So you take here this angle and make the angle first. Draw the angle first. Now the terminal of these angles are these two. terminals, then keep on the terminal and get with more distance and make an arc and keep in the same, right, make an arc. Right, now that is done. You can now connect those 2 points. Now connect these two, then the angle is bisected. Okay, so that is the way of doing angle. Right, okay. Okay, now we completed these locus. See everyone, circle is done. Right, then we did a perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular bisector is done. Bisector done. Right, then we did the parallel lines done. Parallel lines done. Then angle bisector is done. Angle bisector done. So these are the 4 locus in the exam in first paper, right? In the first paper, sometimes it is not compulsorily to draw with use of this compass or whatever. They are asking a sketch, but I suggest you to just use this equipment and draw it nicely. But when you take the distance, you cannot take such distance, but imagine, because sometimes they mention that to 20 meters, 5 meters wise, you cannot take such distance to the book, but the method, follow this exact method of drawing without a proper scale, no problem, but follow the angle bisectors, parallel lines the same way, right? Okay, so that is done, the first 4 locus. So now I will tell you how to draw the perpendiculars, right? The second next topic, how to draw the perpendiculars. Okay, so I have a line here, straight line. Okay, then I need to here the AB. So I do several things here. So I mark a point C here. So I need to draw a perpendicular at C. First part. Then I have a point outside Z. So I need to draw perpendicular from C to the line. Two concepts. The first concept, the C is on the line itself. I need to draw a perpendicular line at C, but here from C to the line. Right, see there. So what I do, I take 90 degree at C and draw a perpendicular. I take 90 degree at C. So this is how you do the 90 degree. That's a perpendicular. So make an arc and keep there and make an arc. Okay. Now you can connect. The arcs are not much visible. I think it is blue color, but understand the way of doing. So now you connect these two, right? That is 90 degree. So that is perpendicular at C. Okay. Then the second part, from C, you are drawing a perpendicular to the AB line. So that is how you do. Right. See there. Make ඕන වෙනවා ගොඩක් construction ගැටලු වලදී. Right. See. To keep at C and take bit more than the AB line length. Take bit more than the AB line length and make an arc, right? In this manner. බලන්න arc එකක් ගන්නවා, right? Then you take a bit more distance or same distance and downwards make an arc here. And here you make an arc. Okay. Now you can connect these C points. Here C point was there with this, right? Then that is 90 degree to the AB line. So then මෙතනින් නම් ඇන්දොත් පුතා මෙයා 90 වෙනවා. ඔන්න බලන්න. Right. So that is how you draw perpendiculars from external point to a line and perpendicular at a point on the line. The two different things. Okay. So that is done. පැහැදිලි මේ tools ටික ඕන වෙනවා. මේ tools ටික පුළුවන් නම් ලොකු ගාන හදන්න පුළුවන්. Right. Okay. Right. Then I will show you how to copy an angle to anywhere. We discuss it at the creating of parallel lines. We copy this angle to this way, right? So we know it. ඒක අපි දන්නවා. එන එක ප්‍රශ්නයක් නෑ. අපි එහෙනම් ඊළඟ කොටසට යමු. Right. Then perpendiculars ගැන idea එක ආවා. Right. Locus අතර idea එක ආවා. Right. Parallel lines idea එක ආවා. Right. So now we will discuss to create angles. Right. Creating angles. How to draw angles with use of this compass, right? So in the compass, the main angle that we can create is 60, right? 60. Then based on 60, right, we are creating the other angles, right? So you know bisect angle, right? Then 60 bisect 30. We can create 30, 30 bisect again. Then we can create 15. Then we can create 90, you know that. Then 90 bisect 45. Again, we can create 75. How 60 plus 15? Or we can create 120, 135, right? Combination of these things. So I will draw. Yes, I will show you again how to copy an angle. Right, see there. Student is asking that. Okay, imagine this is the angle, right? Okay, we need to copy this angle to somewhere here or separately also we can copy it. Imagine to copy into a separate location as well as to the same location as alternate, right? හොඳට බලා ගන්න. ඒ වගේ Tamanට clear වුණ නැති තැන් අහන්න බය නැතුව. හරි? Right. Right. So copying into this direction, this angle, you create arc here, any arc, right? But keep the same distance. Keep the same arc into this side. The arc එකම මේ පැත්තට create කරන්න ඕනේ. පැහැදිලිද? මේ arc එක මෙතන create කරා. Now you take that distance between these two terminals. මෙන්න මේකේ තියෙන terminals දෙක අතර දුර ගන්න. ඒ කියන්නේ මෙන්න මේ distance එක compass එකට ගන්න. Then mark here this way and connect that one. Connect that one. මේකේ පොඩ්ඩක් පේනවා අඩුයි වගේ ink එකනේ. මේකත් ලොකු මාකර් එකක් දාන්න තිබ්බනම් හරි. Yep. Right. ඒක පැහැදිලිනේ. ඒකට එහෙම ගන්න පුළුවන්. මේකම මෙතන copy කරනවා. මේ ප්‍රමාණයම මෙතන mark කරනවා. Right. Then you can create these two. Okay. Then that is parallel copied. Okay. So how you can copy? You cannot put that big marker. Right. Okay, that is fine. So how to copy angle in separately here to here, how to copy? So same way you make an arc. Imagine this is the arc you drew, right? You need to go there and make the same arc, right? In this manner. Then take this distance to the compass, the angle size, and right, mark here the same size, right? And then you can connect that arc. Okay, then connect this line, then the angle is copied, right? I think that is clear to you. So that is copied. This angle is similar to this angle, okay? Right. So now we are discussing how to create angles. So now see how to create these basic angles, right? I quickly draw for you the creating angles. Okay. The blue color is not visible. That's what I show. Let me check. Okay. Right. So I will create a few angles, 60 angle. This is how you deal. Right. So imagine we have a straight line. Right. So 60, these are known to you. Then I will show quickly 60, 30, and especially 90 and 75. Right. Okay. So this is how to deal quickly. Huh? Right. Because these are known to you, but I need to discuss the hard part. So 60, so take their compass and make an arc, okay, and create, this is the 60. ඒ distance එකම තියාගෙන cut කරන්න. එතකොට 30 අඳින්නේ 60 අඳින්න මම connect කරන්නම් පස්සේ 60 how to do, here becomes 60, then bisect that terminals. මේ terminals දෙක bisect කරන්න. So you keep here and take big distance and take there and make a distance, right? Now you can connect this. How? So now this is 60 degree, okay, 60, and here when you bisect it, then that is 30, okay, then that is 30 degree. So now you need to do 90. So mostly we are using 90, so you know how to deal with 90. So just make 90 degree arc, this arc, and take the terminals where you cut this line and make an arc on the top and make an arc there, right? Now you can connect this. Now you can connect this, that is 90. Similarly, we have 90 here, see there. So this is 90 drawn, and then bisect it. How to bisect? Go to this terminal and make an arc. Go to this terminal, make an arc. and then create, then that gives you 45. Especially how to do 75, that would be a difficult part to the student, 75 degree. So the 75 is, right, just 60 and 15. Take 60 and 15 and do it. 60 and 15. How to take 60? You know the basic angle 60. And then further you can take 15. This is how you deal with 75. Make on the balagan. Right, 75. You take here 60. Okay. And again 60. Right. Then that 60 bisected. How? Then you take 90. 60 plus here 30. But then again you have to bisect that 30. Make connector on dotted line waliin. So then 90. So 60 and here 30 is there. Then 30 to be bisected again. Right. 30 bisect karan. 30 bisect karan. Here. Right. And here bisected. Right. Now you can create there. So that is 75. So this is called 75 degree approximately. Right. So how the concept? Here 60, then here 60 taken and bisected 30, 30, and then 30 is bisected like 15, 15. Okay, that is how you get it. Okay, now the angles creation is done. Now we will do the triangle creations. Right. So right. Right, 60 ගත්තා. තව 60 ගත්තා. 60 ගත්ත එක divide කරා දෙකට bisect කරා. එතකොට මෙතනින් එන්දාම ඉන්නේ 60 මේ 30 90. හැබැයි අපිට ඕනේ ආයි මේ 30 bisect කරන්න. එතකොට bisect කරන විදිය දන්නවනේ angle එක. terminals දෙකේ තියන්න ඕනේ angle එකේ ප්‍රමාණය. මෙතන තිබ්බ arc එකයි මෙතන තිබ්බ arc එකයි. Then connect it. Then 75 is there. The 75 එක අල්ලගන්න එක එන්නත් පුළුවන් example, right? Okay, so now the angles are done. So others you can create it 45 likewise. Okay. Then now we are going to develop the triangles. How the triangles been given? When three sides are given, we can draw a triangle. All three sides given. So this is how the questions given. All three sides given. So I mentioned that three sides are given. Okay. Then one side and two angles given, right? Alpha, theta, I mentioned, right? Two angles given. One side and two angles. The other one, two sides and one angle given. Alpha, this side and this side, or whatever side. Two sides and angle given, then we can create triangle. So these are the three methods that the questions given, right? Okay. Three sides given, two angle, one side given, and two sides and one angle given. Okay, right. So by these methods, you can develop a triangle. Triangle අඳින්න පුළුවන් ද අපි බලමු එහෙනම් question එකකට ගිහිල්ලා, right? Right. So this type of question, So these are the provincial papers question. Right. See there this question. First things, the basic construction knowledge. AB equals 7.2 centimeter, ABC equal 60 degrees, and BC equal 5.3 centimeter. Construct the triangle ABC. Right. So in this type of questions, better draw a small sketch. Right. Small sketch, right? In for that one, we do not need the straight edge compass. Just by in your free hand, make a sketch how the triangle is there. So AB means we are starting a triangle creation with the side length, right? With the side length. So here you have two options, AB or BC. So I prefer AB and I make a sketch AB here, and that is 7.2 centimeter, right? Then ABC 60 degree, right here 60 degrees there, and then BC is 5.3, right? So the side is given BC 5.3 centimeter. Now you can see two sides and one angle given here. So now you can create. So this is my sketch. As per that, I can develop the triangle. See there. So this is how you develop the triangle. That is the past paper question, the provincial question. Now see there, a side is given and another side is given and angle is given. So you have to start where the side. Okay. 7.2 centimeter side. So how to construct a straight line segment? This is my idea. Right. First, draw a free line without measuring the distance. Untuk balagan triangle continue there. Without measuring the distance, just draw a free line. Okay. And then take to the compass the given length 7.2 centimeter. How to take it? Take the straight edge and on it 0 and 7.2 and take that distance. Okay. So I mark 7.2 here. This is how you mark. One terminal, not at the edge, but make an arc. Okay. Make an arc that is 7.2 and rotate to the other side and then put there and make the arc there. Okay. Right. Now you can mark that part as EB and the distance 7.2 centimeter. Okay, so these are the arc drawn. This is how you create a line segment. Then at B, you make 60 degree to this direction, to the clockwise direction, right? So you create 60 degree into that direction. See there how to do it. Right, you keep this compass here and make 60 degree. Right, may distance right. Now it is 60 degree. So you freely connect it, right, without measuring the distance. You can freely connect that distance. Okay, so you connect it. So that is 60 degree. Okay. Now BC is 5.3. How to take that one? So to the compass, you take 5.3. You take 5.3. And you keeping it on the straight edge and take 5.3 and mark here. This is how you mark, make an arc. Right. So make an arc and see there. So that is 5.3 centimeter. Connect A and C then at last. Right. So now the triangle ABC is developed. Okay, fine. Triangle. Okay. So normally in the exam, they start with the triangle mostly, right? So creating of a triangle should be there. So now I will share you the next question. Quickly try to draw this triangle because that is a first part of the question, right? Use this third question first part. triangle, create it quickly, whether you can see it, whether you can do it. Right. So now you know, right, where AB equal 8 and two angles are given. As I mentioned previously, here in this scenario, the two angles and one side given. If you draw a sketch to draw it, right, how it gives you AB 8 centimeter, right, and BAC 60, BAC 60. So here 60 degrees done and C is located here, and the other one ABC 30, ABC 30 here 30 degrees given. So likewise the ABC triangle is sketch. We sketch එක කැඳ ගන්න. එතකොට අපිට ලේසි ගන්න හදන්න. Right, බලන්න. This is my sketch. Now you have to build up that sketch with use of compass. So you are starting from 8 centimeter. How you do it? Just draw a free line. Then take to the compass the length 8 centimeter and you mark here and here in that way. And that mark AB, use pencil all the times. No any pen, right, is used for this construction. Even for naming, labeling, nothing, right? Then you can create 60 degree. How to create 60 degree? You know, keep the arc and make an arc, then same distance, then 60 is done. Okay. Then here 30, how to draw in that manner, 60, and then bisect this 60, those two terminals. Then this one and this one bisected and connect with B. Right. Then that is 30. So automatically this side, these two sides being produced. Okay. That is concept. ABC triangles created. So I think if you know how to draw angles and how to draw sides, then the triangles can be created. Okay, right. අද නිකන් ප්‍රිවිෂන් එකක් මේක right. ඒක නිසා හොඳට මේ concepts ටික හොඳට අල්ලගන්න triangles අඳින විදිය sketch එකක් හදාගන්න මේ වගේ පැත්තකින් අඳින construction එකේ free hand sketch එකක්. Right. Right. So so we discussed how to draw parallel lines and through the points, these things being discussed, parallel lines. So that would be very important for developing the parallelogram. We require that drawing parallel lines. That is done. Okay. And now we are dealing with three types of circles that can be drawn with respect to a triangle, right? මේ circles වර්ග තුන හොඳට ඔළුවට දාගන්න. මේ circles වර්ග තුන තියෙන්නේ grade 11 maths වල. ඊට පස්සේ අපි tangent කතා කරමු. right? එතකොට theory part එක totally done වෙනවා. right? Okay, now we are moving to then we will do some minor question, major questions of geometry, right? Full questions, one or two questions, right? Okay, so now it is done for creating triangles. So with respect to a triangles, we can create three circles. The first circle is the circumcircle, right? Circumcircle, right? Which where the triangle is this, right? The circle passes through the three vertex of the triangle, right? It shall passes through the three vertex of the triangle, right? In this manner, that's the sketch. We will draw this one. Then we can see this incircle, right? Incircle mean, right? Whenever the triangle, this one, the circle passes through the inside the triangle, we are touch the three sides respectively, right? Okay. So this is incircle, this is circumcircle, and the third one excircle, right? That means that is a circle right outside of the triangle, making එළිය පුතා, right? මේ පැත්තේ when we, but they are touching the extended two sides and the one side is touching. So that is the sketch. This is how this triangle is running. Okay, three types of triangle circles with respect to triangles. So I will show you how to draw these type of triangles, right? Circles. See there. Right? Circumcircle, incircle, and excircle. How to draw it? Okay, right. So first one, the circumcircle. Imagine we have the triangle, this one. So we are going to develop the circumcircle, right? ABC. So in the exam, this is a part of your construction to create the triangle and then create the circumcircle of it. Okay. So how you deal with that one? You make so circumcircle is created with bisecting two sides of the triangle. So you have to make perpendicular bisectors, two perpendicular bisectors. Because to draw a circle, you should have a center. To find the center, you should perpendicularly bisect two sides. Okay. So I take this AB side and perpendicular bisect is drawn. You know, under the second locus we discussed how to draw the perpendicular bisector. Make an arc there and make an arc there. Okay. Then go to the other side and write, see there. Go to the other side and cut this arc. Cut this arc. Okay. Now it is done. Then you can create the perpendicular bisector of this A, B side. Okay. Balan. So I draw the perpendicular bisector here. Then that is perpendicular as well as bisector. This is my indication. Then I need to perpendicular bisector of the another side, right? So out of these two sides, you can choose any, right? I choose AC and make the perpendicular bisector, get more than half of the length of the side, then make an arc and draw the same arc this side as well as move to this side length and make an arc there. Okay. Okay. Now you can connect these connecting lines here. Okay. Now the connecting point of these two perpendicular bisector are the center of the circle, circumcircle. මෙයා තමයි center එක. Okay. Now center is found. Now how to take the distance, radius. So how to take the radius? So that is the center. You take to any vertex, the distance to any vertex out of ABC, because that shall be same if you have drawn correctly. මෙතන ඉඳලා පුතා කැමති vertex එකකට තියෙන distance එක ගන්න. So if you have drawn correctly, that the distance shall be same, right? So this is my circle. See there, if you can see the circle very clearly. Right now, see, very nice. Right. See the nice circle. Right. මේකේ පාට පොඩ්ඩක් පැහැදිලි මදි. පේනවා මදි. හැබැයි බලන්න ලස්සනටම ගියා. හරි. Vertex තුන pass කරගෙන ගියා. Right. So then that is called the which circle? That the circumcircle. Right. That shall be passed through the three vertex of the given triangle. Circumcircle. Okay. Anyone clear? So what we did draw here. So two sides perpendicular bisector. This side perpendicular bisector, this side perpendicular bisector. Then you found the center of the circumcircle, that is the center. And then what would be the radius from here to any vertex? This distance is taken as the radius R. So you can see here, this is the circle we have drawn. You cannot see here. This is the exact line. I am bolting the line which it was passed through actually. This is the circle we have taken. Right. On our circle. What is that? That is the circumcircle. How to do it? To find the center. How to find the center? Perpendicular bisect of two sides. එතකොට exam එකේදී පුතා එහෙම කියන්නේ නෑ යාලා මෙහෙම draw the circumcircle කියන්නේ නෑ බොහෝ වෙලාවට, right? එතකොට draw the perpendicular bisector කියන්නේ නෑ යාලා use කරන්නේ මේ local language එක. කොහොමද කියන්නේ perpendicular bisector අඳින්න කියලා? Draw the locus. We are running to the equidistance of B and C. B and C, that is 2 points. Equidistance to 2 points, you have to mention, you have to memorize. That is perpendicular bisector. Draw the perpendicular bisector of AB. How to say it? So draw the locus of equidistance to A and B 2 points. Draw the locus of to A and C equidistance to A and C. That is how the perpendicular bisector wording given, right? Okay, that is done. Center is done. Radius is done. That is a circumcircle. You can practice at the home, circumcircle. Then this next one is the incircle. So that is done. Circumcircle is done. Hari doubts තියෙනවා නම් අහන්න ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා නම්. Right. So how to find? Okay, that is fine. Then I will discuss the late part. Right. Next, I am moving the incircle. Incircle. So the circle is inside the triangle. That's why incircle. Okay. Now imagine we build up a triangle with use of the construction. This one. This is a triangle I created. Okay, this is the triangle I created, PQR. Okay. Then I need to build up the circumcircle, incircle, which is passing through the inside the triangles which touch in the three sides respectively. Okay. So what I do, I make the angle bisector of two angles, right? So I make the angle bisector of any two angles. හොඳට බලන්න. එහෙනම් පුතා මම මොකද්ද කරන්නේ? angle bisector එක තමයි මම මේකෙදී draw කරන්නේ. හොඳට බලන්න. How to draw angle bisector? See there. So you can choose any angles out of these three, any two angles you require. So I take this one and make an angle. Okay, that is the angle. Okay, then take the bisector of it. Right, keep there this terminal and make an arc. Okay, and here go there and make the cut the arc. Cut the arc. Okay, then these are may not visible to you, but I will draw it for you. Then that would be okay. Okay, this is the arc, and this is the arc being done, and here the angle. So what I do now, I connect these 2 points here, right? So that is the angle bisector. One angle bisector is done. So I can make another angles bisector. So this is the angle, and make here little more distance. Right. Right. Now I create this one. So now this is the angle bisector drawn. Next one. Okay. Then the connecting point of this angle bisector is the center of the circle. That is the center. Right. Now how to take the perpendicular distance? So you have to take from the center. Right. Now we have to draw a perpendicular from the center to any three sides. Any of three sides. So I prefer to draw a perpendicular from here to this PQ line. PQ එකට මම perpendicular එකක් අඳිනවා. So we discuss how to draw a perpendicular line from an external point. See there, from here I draw a perpendicular to this line. Right. So I draw here this one, and then I take here distance. I mark here distance. Okay. Now connect here, right? So these are the arc. And from here, I connect this one. So that would be the perpendicular bisector from here to here. Okay. So now that is perpendicular drawn. That is not perpendicular bisector. That is perpendicular drawn to the PQ. Then I take the compass, and this is the center of this my circle, and that shall be the radius. Okay, I keep the center here and make this one as the radius, and I draw the circle. Right, see there, I draw the circle here. Right, it shall passes through this. Right, බලන්න මෙහෙම pass වෙනවා ලස්සනට. Right, ඔන්න බලන්න මම ඒක අඳිනවා දැන් මේකේ මාකර් එක පොඩ්ඩක්. So this was the circle drawn by this arc. Make the circle like balan. So this is called the in circle. So remember now, for circumcircle, what we did two perpendicular bisectors. Perpendicular bisectors to draw the sector, find the center. So for the in circle, we did two angle bisectors to draw the circle, right? So that is the in circle. That's the difference. Okay, right. Now the last part, the X circle. X circle we are discussing. Right, so that is done. Okay. Now the X circle, the exterior angle. So we are going to do the exterior angles and make the circle which running through the exterior angles, right? Okay. Imagine we have a triangle here. This is my triangle. So now I need to create a triangle at exterior, right? So what do you have to do? We have to produce the side as creating exterior angles, right? So now it is created exterior angles. Two exterior angles is created. Okay. Now I need to bisect that two exterior angles to find the center. Okay. I need to bisect two exterior angles to find the center. So this is how to bisect. See there. So this is drawn and then take distance more and make an arc. Okay. And then here keep there and make an arc. Okay. Right. So now you can connect it. Okay, that is the angle bisector. Right. Then I also need to find the angle bisector of this exterior angle. Right. So that makes exterior ke bisector Ganaputa. Right. This is the exterior and take the bisector of it. This is how. This is the angle and take the bisector of it. Right. Arc length නම් clear නැතුව ඇති හැබැයි ක්‍රමේ බලා ගන්න. Right. Then I draw it for you. So this is the angle bisector here. Okay. Now this angle is drawn and this angle is drawn. Okay. Now this is the center of the circle. Now from the center to any side or extended side, you draw a perpendicular. Right. Then see there, we have to draw a perpendicular from here to any side. So extended two sides. I draw to the extended side a perpendicular. බලන්න. මෙතන ඉඳලා මෙයාට perpendicular එකක් අඳිනවා. Right, see there. So that is the perpendicular need to draw. Then I take this one and draw the perpendicular length. So that is the center here. That is the center of the circle. And that is the radius. This is the radius of the circle. Okay. Then we will draw a triangle, right? We will draw a triangle. See there how to draw the triangle. Sorry, we will draw the circle. So how to draw the circle? Keep there at the center and take this radius as the length, radius as this radius as the radius of the circle and make the circle. Now you can see, yes, it is touching nicely the extended sides as well as the one side of the triangle. බලන්න ඔන්න මම අඳිනවා දැන් ඒක clearly. So now you can see. So this is the so this is the triangle circle drawn. බලන්න මොකද්ද වෙලා තියෙන්නේ? This is touch the extended side 1 and extended side 2 and the sides of this triangle. Right now you can see this is the way of doing it. Okay. Yes, here we are bisecting putta the exterior angle. This one and this one. Exterior 2 is bisected and the connecting point of that two bisected are the center. Then from that center, draw a perpendicular to the extended side or this side or this side, any sides and take the radius, right? Then draw the circle. So that is the circle. Okay, so the 3 circles is done. Now we have only 2 theories, right? What are the theories? Right, the drawing tangent to the circle, right? Drawing tangents, right? Any doubts up to now? So we discuss all the theories of the construction lesson. Right, now we are moving to the drawing of now we are moving drawing of right tangents to a circle. Right. So imagine this is a circle putta, right? So this is a circle. So the tangents being drawn, this is the first methods to draw the tangent at the point on the circle, right? So what we are going to do, we need to build up a tangent to the circle at point A. Or we need to build up a tangents to the point B at point B. So these points are located on the circle. So the topic is like drawing tangent to a circle at a point on the circle. On the circle. Circle එක මත point එකදී මෙයාට tangent එකක් අඳින විදිය. So that is geometry. So imagine the center is O. This is the center. So the center should be there. So what we need to know this theorem, right? When a tangent is known at a certain point, imagine the point A, then that is perpendicular to the radius. The tangent point is perpendicular to the radius. So when you connect the center with this tangent, then that is perpendicular. Here, another 90 degree. That is the logic you are using. That's the geometry concept you are using to build up this tangent. So what you do, first step, create O and A together. Right, create O and A, right, here in this manner. OA extend karan, extend OA, okay. Then, see there, then at A, you have to create 90 degree, right? You create 90 degree at A. Then see here at A, you are creating 90 degree. So here make 90 degree at A. So you know how to create 90 degree. Make an arc, the arc, and there, this is the arc. Okay, now you can see here, this one and this one you will connect together. This one and this one is connect together. Okay, and this is 90 degree. Okay, now this is the tangent drawn at point A. And that's the theorem we used. Right, make O and E connected, and at O you create a 90-degree angle, and then that is the tangent to the circle, because always the radius and the tangent at the tangent point is perpendicular each other. That's the concept, theorem of the geometry. Okay, that is done. So මේ විදිහට ඕනම point එකකදී tangent එකක් අඳින්න පුළුවන්. හරි? ඔය tangent කතාව හොඳට මතක තියාගන්න ගානේ අවසාන කොටසේදී tangent එකක් අඳින්න වෙනවා. ඒතර always මේ theorem එක අතුලින් තියාගන්න, when you draw a tangent at a certain point, when you draw a perpendicular to that, tangent එකක් නම් මෙයා, when you draw a perpendicular to that, that means that shall pass through the center of the circle. That shall pass through the center of the circle. සමහර ගණන් වලදී center එක අපිට හොයාගන්න වෙනවා. ඒතර tangent එකකට 90 degree ඇඳපු ගමන් එයා center එක through යන්න ඕනේ. ඒතර තව data එකක් දෙන්න ඕනේ exactly center එක හොයාගන්න. පැහැදිලිද? Right. මේ tangent කතාව හොඳට ඔලුවට දාගන්න center එක හොයද්දි circle එකකට. Right. අනිත් theorem එක තමයි center එක හොයද්දි circle එකක, when you draw a chord, imagine that is a chord of the circle, right? They are saying that it passes through A and B as well as touch C. ඔන්න circle එක කොහොමද අඳින්නේ කියලා බලන්න. මේ ගානේදී. මේ ගණන් ගොඩාක් දැකලා තියෙනවා, right? Imagine there are 2 points A, B and C, right? So they are saying that, developing the question here, they are saying that there is a circle which passes through A and B, through A and B, through A and B, and touch, and touch point C. මේක හොඳට ඔලුවට දාගන්න. මේක මේ වගේ ඒවා ඕන තරම් විභාගවලදී අපි දැකලා තියෙනවා. ඒතර passes through A and B කියලා කියන්නේ circle එක මෙහෙම යන්න පුළුවන් නේ. මෙන්න මෙහෙම යන්න ඕනේ. Right. හරි. ඒතර මෙහෙම යනවා කියන්නේ AB shall be a chord. AB shall be a chord. අපි chord එකේ theorem එකක් තමයි chord එකේ perpendicular bisect එක, when you draw the perpendicular bisector of this AB chord, make a perpendicular bisector එක ඇන්දොත් අනිවාර්යෙන්ම මෙයා pass වෙන්නේ center එක through. Center එක through. Right. හරි. ඊළඟට හැබැයි හරියටම center එක හොයන්න පුළුවන්ද තාම කොහෙද කියලා බෑ. ඊට පස්සේ කතාව මේ C touch කරනවා කිව්වොත්, මේ circle එකේ නිකන් part එකක් අපි හිතුවොත් C touch වෙනවා කිව්වොත් මෙතනදී, right? එතකොට C දැන් අපිට වෙන condition එකක් දෙන්න ඕනේ. මෙතනදී ඇන්දොත් C 90 degree, right? C touch වෙනවා නම් මේක tangent එකක් නම් මේ line එක, මෙතන line එකක් තියෙනවා කියලා හිතන්න. මෙතන තමයි C තියෙන්නේ. C touch the circle. Now touch on that shall be this PQ. Imagine PQ is a tangent to the circle. Tangent වෙනවා කියන්නේ මෙතෙන්ට 90 degree ඇන්දොත් අනිවාර්යෙන්ම යා කාග හරහා යනවද? ඒතර tangent එකට 90 degree always the radius. So that shall be passed through the center also. So by satisfying those both conditions, this is the actual center. තේරුණාද පුතා මේක හොයන හැටි? මේ කතාව උඩට තේරුම් ගන්න මේක exam එකට බොහෝ විට එනවා. ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා අපි දැකලා තියෙනවා. Right, passing through certain points means we have to connect this and draw the perpendicular bisector of it. So the center shall be on that line. So if saying some touching this point means then draw perpendicular to that right? Then that shall be passed through also center. So by satisfying these two conditions is this is the center. Then what is the radius you take? Either to A, B, right? Or either to C. Then that is the circle. So basically take this as the radius because it shall pass through the A or B. පැහැදිලිද? Right. ඔය කතාව උත්තර අල්ලගන්න geometry මයි තියෙන center එක හොයාගන්න. මොකද්ද? Right. Chord එකක perpendicular bisector is passed through the center as well as when you draw a tangent at point C or whatever here, then that is also passed through the center. By satisfying these two conditions, you can find the center. Right. Now, last theory part, right? We know that the drawing tangent from the external point. So previously we drew from a point on the circle. Right now we are drawing tangents from an external point. Right, see there. Right. Okay, now I am going to draw circle. This is a circle. And I choose an external point P, right? And this is the center of the circle O. So what they're asking to draw tangents from this P external point. So you know that we can draw two tangents from an external point, right? Okay. So you can draw two tangents from an external point. So first step, connect this P and O, right? Connect this P and O first. Connect this P and O first. Okay, the external point and the center is connected first. Then draw the perpendicular bisector of this PO. Draw the perpendicular bisector of this PO. Right, PO के perpendicular bisector का अंदर. Draw the perpendicular bisector of this PO. This is how you draw perpendicular bisector. You know that the theorem, right? They make there, right, and here. Okay. Now you can connect these two. Okay, that is perpendicular bisector of this line. Okay, so what you did, connect the center with the external point and draw the perpendicular bisector of this OP line. Okay, then what I do, I take the distance from the center here, the midpoint, to one direction, any direction, this direction, right? The same distance to O. Then I cut the circle at this point as well as I can cut the circle here by another point. Okay. So these are the 2 points to connect with P. Then the connect this P with this point. Then that is fine. And connect P with this point. Then that is fine. Okay. That is fine. Then PA and PB I mark. So PA and PB are the right two tangents drawn to the circle. PBA and PB are the two tangents drawn to the circle. Okay. Right. Everyone, are you okay with these theorems? So we all completed Right. Yes, tangent are drawn in this manner. Perpendicular, draw the perpendicular bisector of this PO line. Then take this distance and mark here, cut the circle in these two paths. Then connect this and this and connect this and this. Then automatically the two tangents being created from the external point. Right. Okay. Theorems ටික ඔක්කොම මොකේද? Right. එහෙනම් අපි එක ගානක් පොත් දෙකක් හදමු. අපි දෙගොල්ලම එකතු වෙලා right. එතකොට අපිට ගාන කොට දාගන්න පුළුවන්. Right? Okay. Now I will do the exam questions, right? Two exam questions we will do to check whether we are okay with that. Okay, the last recent questions. Let me check. Yes. Right. We will do both the last equation. Right. So I show you the screen now. Shouldn't the tangent point should touch the circle? Yes, it shall touch, Putta, right? So here the B that is touching the circle and here the A that is touching the circle, right? So further when you create a perpendicular to that, if you create a perpendicular to that point, that shall pass through O if you drawn correctly. So if you drawn a perpendicular to A, if you drawn correctly, then that shall pass through the O. Okay, here touching that, these are the touching point, right? This is the external point. Okay, I think that's what you asked. Yes, that shall be touch the circle. These are the touching point. Okay, right. So tangent පුළුවන් නේද center එක හොයාගන්න විදිහ ඊට පස්සේ quadrilateral parallelogram එහෙම අඳින්න එනවා parallelogram එකක් අඳින හැටි අපි දන්නවනේ right parallel lines අඳින හැටි කියලා දුන්නනේ right. Okay, now we will do the last equation. Right, see there. Right, question 8. So this is coming under geometric equations. That is why they are connecting the geometry parts. Right, see there, question number 8. Right, see there, question construct construct only a straight edge. So you are allowed to use straight edge with the scale, means the scale, yes, and a pair of compasses for the following geometric construction. The construction line should be drawn clearly. First one, construct a circle of radius 5 centimeter and name its center as C. Circle එකෙන් පටන් ගන්න පුතා. Circle එකෙන් බලමු අපි right. So you can also deal with me. Right. So first one, draw a circle of radius 5 centimeter. So I draw a radius 5 centimeter circle here. Right, see there. Right. If we change the marker, then you can see a bit clearly. Give me 1 minute to arrange this compass. Try for the first part. Okay, I will show you how to draw this one. Construct a circle of a radius 5 centimeter and name it as center C. Right. Right. Then construct a chord AB of length 7.5 centimeter. Balance. Right. So imagine I draw this circle, right, with radius 5 centimeter. Imagine this is how you draw the circle with the given radius 5 centimeter, right? So that is drawn. Now they are saying that to draw, construct a chord AB length 7.5 centimeter. The chord with 7.5 centimeter. So take now the chord length 7.5 centimeter, right? So to the compass, take 7.5. Compass again 7.5. Radius was 5. Now you take 7.5. So how to draw a chord? Keep on any point on the circle and make an arc, right? Cut in the circle and keep there the other sides where it cut and cut the circle again. See there? Now you can see these are the 2 points being cut the circle, right? Then you can connect this A and B and connect it. Then that would be a chord. So this is the chord now. Okay. This is the chord AB. Fine. So this is the circle I draw. See the circle clearly, which I have drawn. This is the circle I have drawn. Okay, this is the center. Imagine that was the center. Okay, right. So now check the next part. Construct the chord AB length 7.5 centimeter. That is fine. Then construct the perpendicular bisector of AB and name the point at which it intersects the major arc of the circle as P. Then මං කිව්ව නේද පුතා center එක හොයාගන්න ක්‍රමයක්. මේක chord එකක් නම් chord එක perpendicular bisect කරන්න. එතකොට අනිවාර්යෙන් මෙයා center එක through යන්න ඕනේ. Right. So now I need to make a perpendicular bisector of this ODB. Right, make more than half of length and make an arc there and go there and make an arc, right, and make an arc. Okay. Now you can see that it shall pass through the center, as well as they are measuring, right, to cut the circle, right. Dodarapi center එක මේක through ඉන්න ඕනේ. අපි දැන් මගේ එක point එක හරියට තිබුණේ නැහැ. මේක අඳින වෙලාවේ තමයි මාක් කරගන්න ඕනේ. මම හිතනවා මෙතන තමයි center එක තිබුණේ. එහෙම වෙන්න ඕනේ අනිවාර්යෙන් ඈ. Right. So now they are asking to mark this, the major arc is this one where I cut P. That is the center O. This is perpendicular bisector. Okay, now what they are asking, P. Draw the line PA and construct the interior bisector of PAB. Right now you have to connect PA, right? See there, you have to connect PA, right? That is how you connect it. Now interior bisector of PAB. Bisector of PAB means angle bisector. So you have to create angle bisector here. How to do the angle bisector? See here. So make here this angle, right? And you create angle and make distance more and make this way. Okay. Then connect this bisector. So this is the angle bisector drawn. Okay, so this is the angle bisector we have drawn. This is the angle bisector, okay? Right. So this part is equal to this part, that is the angle bisector, okay? That is done. බලන්න මේ construction එක කොච්චර ලේසිද කියලා හැමෝටම. ඕකේ අවසාන part එක තමයි ටිකක් කරේ අපහසු වුණොත්. හැබැයි ඒත් පුළුවන් කරන්න. Draw the line PA and construct the interior bisector of PAB. Then last part, construct tangent to the circle at P. At P වලදී tangent එකක් අඳින්න කියනවා පුතා. So that is a point on the circle. We know that how to do it. P and name the point at which it meets the angle bisector drawn in part 4 above as K. දැන් අපිට කියන්න පුතා මෙන්න මේ P වලදී tangent එකක් අඳින්නලු circle එකකට. So the OP to be connected, center and P to be connected, that is already done. Then create 90 degree at P. That is how you create the tangent. අපි කියලා දුන්නා tangent එක අඳින්නේ කොහොමද on the point එකක් මත, on the point on the circle. Right, then create a 90 degree here. Right, you can extend that sides. මේ side එක extend කරලා ඉන්න. Right, extend that side, then create that 90 degree, make an arc and make an arc here. Okay, right. Now connect this P point with this, right, and extend it, and you can see extend this line also, right, as meeting that tangent by the angle bisector, and mark that point as what? On angle bisector එකයි or tangent එකයි to the circle, they are meeting. The point at which it meets the angle bisector drawn in part 4 above as K. So K කියලා මෙයා mark කරන්න. Give a reason why PK parallel. That is the geometry part of a construction equation. give a reason why PK parallel to AB. Right. May PK and AB parallel like කියලා අපි අහනවා. Right. දැන් මේකේ geometry පැත්ත බලන්න. ඇයි PK and AB parallel? එහෙනම් අපිට කියන්න පුළුවන් නම් පුතා මේ angle එකයි මේ angle එකයි equal කියලා. Then you can measure these two angles and see this measure this angle and this angle, right? Now if you can say that this angle equal to this angle by measuring, right, then you can see that these two lines shall be parallel. Why? These two alternate angles, they are equal, then the lines should be parallel. Okay, ක්‍රමයක්. Right. ඊට පස්සේ තවත් ක්‍රමයක් තියෙනවද බලන්න. නැත්නම් මේ sides දෙක equal වෙනවා ඇති. මේ sides දෙක එතකොට sides දෙක equal නම් මේ angle එකට මේ angle එක equal වෙනවා. හරි? එතකොට මේ angle එකයි මේ angle එකයි equal වෙනයි මෙයා මෙයාට equal. Geometry concept එක ලියන්න. Angle දෙක මැනලා. So you have to see whether this length and this length check, right? If PA and PK length are equal, then you can say that, right, this angle equal this angle, same sign. Further, you know that this is equal to this. Then ultimately you can say that this angle equal this angle, but they are alternate angles between PK and AB lines. So if alternate equal means the lines are parallel. That's the logic. Okay. පැහැදිලි geometry එක මෙහෙමයි එකට relate වෙන්නේ. බලන්න ගිය අවුරුද්දේ ගාන ලකුණු 10ක්. Right? 2022 I think 21 or 22 I think. Yes. 22. Right. බලන්න මේක ඇත්තටම ලොකු දෙයක් නෑ. නිසා හැමෝටම exam එකේදී හදන්න පුළුවන් ගානක් තමයි පුතා geometry. Sorry, construction. It's a construction එක හැමෝම හදන්න මුලින් හැදුවත් කමක් නෑ. ඒක ගොඩක් අමාරු නෑ. අවසාන part එක බැරිම වුණත් try කරලා බැරිම වුණත් ගැටලුවක් නෑ. ඔයා මේජර් ලකුණක් එකකින් අරන් තියෙන්නේ. පැහැදිලි? Right. අපිට තව fiction එකක් ඕනනම් බලන්න පුළුවන්. Right? බලන්නකො ඊට කලින් අවුරුද්දේ ආපු ගානත් නිකන් 2021 මේක circle එකමයි deal වෙන්නේ. Right. ඒකත් අපි හදමු බලන්න. එතකොට අපි මේ ගත්ත දැනුම හරියටම polish වෙනවා. So this is the question number 8 last year 2021. Right. ඒකේ triangle එකකින් පටන් ගන්න තියෙන්නේ බලන්න. Right. So I will help you. I will draw a sketch to you. See there. Construct the triangle ABC such that AB equals. This is my sketch. හොඳට බලා ගන්නකො සමහර වෙලාවට අපිට sketch එකක් ඇඳ ගන්න ලේසි. ඊට පස්සේ අපි construction එකට යමු sketch එක. Construct the triangle ABC such that AB equal 8.5. So you start with the side length AB, right? That is fine. AB given 8.5. Right, then ABC 90 degree, ABC. So at B 90 degrees there. So that is fine. And ABC 90 degree and BC. This BC length 8.5. AB and BC are 8.5. Right. That means isosceles triangle. So then you can create, if you drawn correctly, this shall be 45 because as per the geometry, this is isosceles triangle. Then two sides equal means this shall be 45, 45. Okay, AB 8.5, ABC 90 degree and BC 8.5. That is done. Construct the bisector of ABC. ABC ki bisect එක අඳින්න කියනවා. The locus we learned. Right, the angle bisector. මෙහෙම දාක එකක්. Right. මෙහෙම connect කරා. මෙතන තිබ්බා. මෙහෙම connect කරා. Now you can create this one. That is the angle bisector. Okay. Name the point at which meet AC as D. So you can mark this as D. Okay. Find the center of the circle that has BD as a diameter. So BD as a diameter. BD as the diameter and construct this circle. Then පුතා find the center of the circle that has BD as a diameter. BD diameter එක වෙන විදිහට මෙයාගේ center එක හොයන්නලු. එහෙනම් කොහොමද අපි කරන්නේ දැන්? BD diameter එක නම් ඒකේ හරි මැද්දනේ center එක. කොහොමද ඒක පුතා හරි මැද්ද හොයාගන්නේ? BD ගේ you need to make a perpendicular bisector. That is why you are doing the center of it. Line එක මැද්ද හොයාගන්නේ perpendicular bisector එක අඳින්න. To find the center. So I draw by blue color. The BD is this length. So you draw the perpendicular bisector of BD. So that shall be the radius and that shall be the center. Construct this circle. එතකොට මේක මෙහෙම circle එක ඇඳෙන්නේ right ඔයාලා ඇඳලා බලන්න හරියටම මේක කොහොමද දෙන්නේ කියලා මෙහෙම. Circle give reason why the line AC is a tangent. AC එක tangent එකක් වෙන්නේ AC is a tangent to the circle at D. එහෙනම් මෙන්න මෙයා 90 degree වෙනවා. ඒකයි මේක tangent එකක් වෙන්නේ. Here it creates 90 degree. මේක මෙයත් එක්ක 90 degree හදනවද කියලා බලන්න. If it is create 90 degree, the tangent with the radius AD create a 90 degree, then that shall be a tangent. Construct another tangent to the circle from A. එතකොට A වල ඉඳලා මේකට තවත් tangent එකක් අඳින්නලු. එතකොට කොහොමද පුතා අඳින විදිය? A වල ඉඳලා එක tangent එකක් එයාලා AD කියනවනේ. AD is a tangent. එහෙනම් කොහොමද කරන්න ඕනේ? තව tangent එකක් තමයි මේ tangent දෙකේ length එක සමාන වෙන්න ඕනේ. ඒ වල ඉඳලා D වලට තියෙන length එකමයි මෙතන ඉඳලා අනිත් tangent එකට තියෙන. එහෙනම් from A you keep the compass and mark the AD length to the compass and then cut the circle at a point. අර AD length එක අරගෙන මේ පැත්තෙන් circle එක cut කරන්න. Then create A with this point. Then that is a tangent. බලන්න හරිම ලේසියි. new syllabus එකේ ලොකු අමාරු ගණන් නැහැ. ඉස්සර ගොඩාක් ඉස්සර syllabus වල අපි දැක්කා මේ geometry ගොඩාක් අමාරු ගැටලු. Geometry නේ constructions. පැහැදිලිද? Right. Right. පැහැදිලිද? ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවද හැමෝටම? tangent ගැටලු තියෙනවද අහන්න? Right. දැන් අර ගාන නිකන් මම පෙන්නුවොත් මෙහෙමයි තිබුණේ right there was a side length AB and here 90 degree was there right and here these two sides being same and correct this one then create an angle bisector of this and this is equal this part and this was the D. Then they asked to take BD as the diameter and draw the circle. It may be like this, whatever, right? Okay, passing through the BD. Okay, මෙහෙම කියලා හිතන්න. right එකෙන් දහම් කොහොමද දන්නේ? උදේ කොහොමද BD diameter එක විදියට අපි center එක හොයාගත්තේ? From BD's perpendicular bisector is to be drawn. Perpendicular bisector is drawn. Now the center is found, that is center. Okay, then from the center take this as the radius and draw the circle then. So now what they are asking, why the AD tangent, right? So you can see that this angle may be 90 degree. Okay, this angle may be 90. Measure and see it whether it's 90. Yes, 90 means if this is a radius, if any line perpendicular to the radius, that shall be a tangent. So that is why it is tangent. So your argument is ADC angle is 90 degree. That means if the AD line is perpendicular to the radius, then that shall be a tangent. Okay, right. Then this is a one tangent, AD tangent from external point. Then they ask you to draw the another tangent to the circle. Right? How to draw it? This is the way. Right. Take this AD length. This because the concept is from the external point the drawn tangents are equal in lengthwise. එනම් පුතා මෙන්න මේ ගත්තු length එකටම තමයි අනිත් tangent එක ඇඳෙන්න ඕනේ. මෙහෙම මේ length එක mark කරගෙන මෙතෙන්ට ගිහිල්ලා circle එක cut කරන්න මෙහෙම. Right. Now you can connect that cutting point with A because the concept is geometry concept is the two tangents are equal in length. Right, from A, connect this one. Right. So that is the next tangent to the circle. ඔච්චරමයි පුතා තියෙන්නේ ලකුණු 10ම ගන්න පුළුවන්. තේරුණාද? ලකුණු 10ම මාක් කරගන්න පුළුවන්. දැන් බලන්නකො අපි කතා කරපුවාමයි තිබ්බේ. මම ওই grade 9 10 11 ඒ සමහරුන්ට මේකේ වටිනාකම තේරෙන්නේ නැහැ නේද? මේකට අර ලොකු ගාණක් අරගෙන එහෙම කරොත් තමයි සමහර වෙලාවට මේකේ වටිනාකම දැනෙන්නේ මේ seminar series එකේ. right දැන් මම ඇත්තටම දවස් 12ක් විතරම කරා එක දිගටම එක දවසක්වත් කට් කරේ නැතුව ඉතින් මේකේ හරියටම ඉඳලා මේක අල්ලගත්තා නම් මැත්ස් මුලින්ම ආය අලුතෙන්ම ජීවියක් ලැබුවා වගේ ඉගෙන ගන්න පුළුවන් අපි මේ දවස් ටිකට හරිද ඉතින් ඒ නිසා ඔයාලත් මේ ගත්තු දැනුම හොඳට පාවිච්චි කරන්න මේ දවස් ටිකේ ආයේ කන්ස්ට්‍රක්ෂන් විභාග ගැටලු දෙක තුනක් හදන්න එතකොටයි ඒක ඇඟටම වදින්නේ හරිද එතකොට ඒ නිසා ඒකෙන් මේ උපරිම ප්‍රයෝජනෙ ගන්න මේ දැන් ඇත්තටම මට ඕන වුණේ මේක දැනුම දීලා කොහොම හරි මේක වැඩි කොට ධම්මවන් මම බැලුවේ නෑ මේ ඒක ගානවත් මට හම්බෙන ගානවත් ඒක බලන්න නැතුව මම ඕන කෙනෙක්ට ඇත්තටම අවසාන මොහොතේ එහෙම සම්බන්ධ වෙන්න කිව්වා ලින්ක් උනත් මම හැමෝටම යවුවා හරි ඒකිනුත් තමයි බෙනිෆිට් එකක් ගන්න ගුරුවරයෙක්ගේ කැපකිරීමට හරිද හොඳ රිසල්ට් එකක් ගන්න මහන්සි වෙන්නේ තමනුත් ගුරුවරුන්ගේ වගේම දෙමාපියන්ගේ ලොකු බලාපොරොත්තුවක් තියෙනවා මේ විභාගෙට දැන් ශිෂ්‍යත් ලිව්වට පස්සේ ආයේ ලියන විභාගෙනේ මේක මේ අවුරුදු ගානකට පස්සේ තමයි ලියන කඩේම් විභාගෙ. ඒකේ හොඳම මේ අපුරුම ටිකක් ගන්න රිසර්ච් ෂීට් එකේ උත්සාහ කරන්න. බැරි නෑ හැමෝටම. ඒ නිසා ඒකට කැපවීමෙන් වැඩ කරන්න. හරිද? ඒ නිසා මේ දවස් ටිකෙත් හොඳට මහන්සි වෙලා රයිට් හොඳ රිසල්ට් එකකට කැප වෙන්න මේ දවස් ටිකත් අත්හැරින්න එපා. සාමාන්‍ය 2 3 වෙනිදා වගේ වෙනකොට ලොකුවට මහන්සි වෙන්න යන්න එපා. විභාගයේ දවස් දෙකක් තියලා ඒ කලින් දවස්වල හොඳට නිදා ගන්න මේ මහන්සි වෙන්න එපා ගොඩාක්. මොකද එතකොට අපිට විභාග ලියා ගන්න බැරුව යනවා. විශේෂයෙන්ම කලින් දවසේ ගොඩක් නිදි මරන්න එපා. එතකොට පහවදා විභාගේ කොහොමත් ලියා ගන්න අපහසුයි. ඒකට ඒවා හොඳට උදේ තියාගන්න. ඊට පස්සේ එතකොට මම දැන් ළමයින් ඉල්ලීමකට අපි සෙට් පාඩම කරන්න හිටියේ. හැබැයි කීප දෙනෙක් ඉල්ලුවා මේ කන්ස්ට්‍රක්ෂන් එක අමතක වෙලා ඒ ටික ටෝටලි ඩිස්කස් කරලා දෙන්න කියලා. ඒ නිසා මම කන්ස්ට්‍රක්ෂන් එකට මූනේ. එතකොට අපි දාලා තිබුණු ෂෙඩියුල් එකේ හෙට අනිද්දා දෙකම තියෙනවා. අනිද්දා නම් ගොඩක් පැය වෙනවා මට පටන් ගන්නද. ඒ නිසා එහෙම වුණොත් මම හිටින් සෙෂන් ටික ඉවර කරනවා. හෙට අපි නිකන් ජෙනරල් ඩිස්කෂන් එකක් කරන්නේ පේපර් එක කොහොමද කරන්නේ පේපර් එකේ ලකුණු ගන්න පොයින්ට්ස් මොනවද ලියන්නේ කොහොමද හරියට ඊට පස්සේ ටයිම් මැනේජ්මන්ට් එක කරන්නේ කොහොමද විභාගෙ තුල කොහොමද අපි ඉන්න ඕනේ කියලා පොඩි සෙෂන් එකක් හෙට කරන්නේ ලොකු සෙෂන් එකක් නෙමෙයි මොකද අනිද්දායින් අපිට ඉවර වෙන්නේ ඒ නිසා Tamanට මොන හරි ගැටලු තියෙනවා නම් ගෲප් එකට දාන්න සර් මේ ටිකක් කියලා දෙන්න කියලා ඒ ටිකක් කියලා දෙනවා හෙට දවසේ කියලා දීලා ඊට පස්සේ අපි අර කොහොමද විභාගේ හරියටම ලියලා හොඳ ලකුණකට යන්නේ ටයිම් මැනේජ් කරගන්නේ කොහොමද කන්ෆියුස් වෙන්නේ නැතුව පැනික් වෙන්නේ නැතුව කොහොමද විභාගේ ලියන්නේ ඒක ගොඩාක් ඉම්පෝටන්ට් වෙනවා කොහොමද ප්‍රශ්න තෝරගන්නේ අන්නේ විදිහ තමයි හෙට සාකච්ඡා කරන්නේ එතකොට හෙට මම දාලා තිබුණේ ටයිම් එක මම 8:00 වගේ හෙටින් එතකොට අපි සිම්නර් සීරීස් එක ඉවර කරනවා මගේ පැත්තෙන් වෙන්න පුළුවන් ගොඩාක් දේවල් සාකච්ඡා කරා දැන් ඔබේ වගකීම තමයි තියෙන්නේ හරි ඒ නිසා හොඳට මහන්සි වෙන්න මොනවා හරි තියෙනවා නම් අද හෙට දවස් දෙක ඇතුළත ගෲප් එකට දාන්න සර් මේ ටිකක් කියලා දෙන්න කියලා ඒක මම කියලා දෙන්නම් එහෙනම් හෙට අපි ෆයිනල් සෙමිනාර් එකකින් මුල් ගැහෙමු හෙට මම සෙෂන් එක ඉවර කරනවා මොකද අඟහරුවාදා මගේ ඔන්ලයින් අනිත් ක්ලාසස් ටික යනවා ග්‍රේඩ් 8 9 10 ටික ඒකට ඒක ඉවර වෙද්දී ගොඩාක් රැ වෙනවා ලබන අඟහරුවාදා ඒකට අපිට 12ට නවත්තන්නත් තියෙනවනේ ඔව් සෙට් පාඩම කරන්න කියලා කියනවා හරි අපි සෙට් එකේ ප්‍රධාන කොටස් ටික මතක් කරගමු හෙට ඒකට අපි පැත්තෙන් ඒ ටික ඔක්කොම කව වෙනවා හරි නේද රයිට් එහෙනම් තව අදයි හිත ඇතුළත තව මේ කන්ස්ට්‍රක්ෂන්ස් ගානක් දෙකක් හදන්න. කන්ස්ට්‍රක්ෂන්ස් ගානක් දෙක තුනක් හදන්නකො මේ ගැම්මටම අද එකක් දෙකක් හදලා ඉවර කරන්නකො. පාස් පේපර්ස් දෙකක් තුනක් අරගෙන. එතකොට ආයෙ අමතක වෙන්නේ නැහැ. හරිද? එතකොට මේ දවස් දෙක තුනේ මේ අදම ඉවර කරන්න ගණන් තුනක් අරගෙන. ගණන් තුනක් හදලා නිදා ගන්න. මේ කන්ස්ට්‍රක්ෂන්ස්. එතකොට ආයෙ අමතක වෙන්නේ නැහැ. පැහැදිලි? හරි පුතේ. එහෙනම් අපි හෙට මුණ ගැහෙමු අවසන් දවසත් එක්ක හෙට රැයට 8 හෝ 8:00 විස්තරය දාන්න. එහෙනම් හැමෝටම ආයුබෝවන්.